back again with another episode of Roofer Reflections. I'm really excited to have Ryan here. Ryan, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, Tats, for having me on.
You've been a part of the roofing industry in many ways. How'd you first discover it?
So I started in water, fire, and mold restoration, which is kind of its own subset of entrance restoration. My brother-in-law had a company that did that. So I was the guy carrying blowers and running a carpet extractor when things flooded. And I was always going to get out, right? And me getting out was being the guy who writes Exactimates for a roofing company. I was part of it, and then I bounced around until I landed at Louisville Roofing with a partner. We bought it in August 29th, 2021. So old company, amazing company. It kind of was a brand that needed dusted off. So we kind of got the dust off. A very old brand, but do a lot of things from scratch and build up the way we wanted to build things.
What made roofing appealing as an industry to really sort of sink your teeth into?
I remember exactly what made it appealing to it. It's somebody I was talking, like the place I was a junior partner at, he was trying to convince me to come on with equity and leave a job I'd been at for a long time, that we'd grown the company a lot. I had built most of the processes, in conjunction with the founder. So I felt very comfortable there. And so he's convincing me to come on, and we go to a $50,000 roof installation in the morning, and in the evening it's done. I had just finished up an apartment complex rebuild. That it was a $250,000 rebuild, a fire restoration. We had to strip down to the studs, get rid of the char, go through 27 trades. We get all done with it in 8 months, and it's $250,000. And this $50,000 roof, I was like, that's it, it's over. He's like, yeah, the insurance paperwork's rather complicated. So he shows me the paperwork, and it's just like 9 line items. And we were building, these apartment complexes we had 250 or 400 line items in a lot of our insurance process. Like, I think I can handle these. So I kind of got much harder than I thought. Roofing was deceptively simple, and then the devil's in all the details.
How did you learn everything you need to learn?
I noticed you interviewed the IBEC president. I just started, I'm like 30 credits into those courses and realizing how dumb I am in roofing. In my area, like in shingles, I feel like we're very competent, but it's such a wide world. There's so much we have to learn, and I'll still learn things in that too. But reading things and talking to people, I feel like that's the only way you learn anything. I try to read everything I can in the industry and get on as much roofs as possible and talk to people.
If you had a magic wand for the roofing industry, what would you improve?
Workers' comp. It's the law, but not everyone has it. There's no good enforcement, and it only comes up when someone falls off a roof and gets hurt. I'm pushing for licensing in the state of Kentucky right now. I'm not getting very far, but I'm going to keep it up till we get it. And that's what I want licensing. So you have to have workers' comp. Prove to us you have it. I don't care if I would like more than that, but that's what we need. Because to put a man, especially on a steep slope roof, any roof, to put a man on the roof without workers' comp is especially egregious in our industry. But it happens the most because we have the most expensive workers' comp because people get hurt. I don't have the stats off the top of my head, but I remember at one point it was like 200 times more dangerous than being a police officer or firefighter to be a roof installer. Not us, the guys who put the roofs on do a very dangerous job. So I think we should push safety and insuring them properly.
If someone came to you that's new and looking to get involved in the industry, what advice do you have for them?
It depends on what level you want to get involved in. Like you're a manufacturer. If you just want to work at a roofing company in sales, operations management, or as an installer, show up, be clean cut, tell them you have a license. That helps in our industry. Just show up every day. I know that's such, mundane advice, but that's all it really takes to show up and be willing to learn. And then there is a lot of information in this industry that no one ever looks at. So there are textbooks online, there are things that no one ever reads. I mean, buy all that, read through it. It may not help you until 2 years later. That weird thing about a BUR roof, and you can go reference it somewhere. But I feel like that they're just showing up and then doing some study that's not normally done, at least at the contractor level in our industry.